Hey guys, what's up? It's PHARAH'S. Welcome back. And yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done a commentary, and well, that's basically because I've really had nothing to talk about. I mean, yeah, I knew about the Brigitte, upcoming and all that stuff, but all the big YouTubers were mentioning it, and I was like, I really don't feel like just being basically like a broken record and repeating what they were saying. So I figured, you know what? Let me just keep uploading some raw gameplays until there is something to actually talk about. And there finally is. Now, you guys know me, I main Pharah, and every time a new hero comes out, well, basically it's time to do a review of how that hero affects us Pharah players. So basically it's time for another episode of Brigitte, or should I say Brigitte, from Pharah's point of view. Done this before. I don't remember if I did it with Sombra. I don't think so. I did do it with Orisa, I did do it with Doomfist, and I did it with Moira, and yeah, now it's time to do it with Brigitte. Maybe I should probably do one with Sombra, considering the changes that Sombra's been through. But obviously I'm going to have to try to get some gameplay, but I hardly run into any Sombras, people playing Sombras. So maybe once that happens, and I get some decent gameplay out of it, obviously I'll bring it to you guys. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about Brigitte and what, basically how she affects Pharah, us Pharah players. Now, we're going to start off with how Brigitte affects Pharah in a good way as far as being on the same team. Now, we all know Brigitte is a healer slash tank, and she does have the passive of, giving everybody health as she's doing damage, and of course she can heal you up by throwing that quick armor pack, which by default, if you've already taken damage, it'll give you 150 health, or if you're already at full health, it'll give you 75 armor, but it's only temporary. I think it lasts for maybe 5-6 seconds. But when she does her ultimate rally, it's a 300 armor total, but it builds up 150 at a time. So you get 150 armor, and it stays with you. As you take damage, it'll keep refilling back up until 300 armor is wasted, pretty much. So as a Pharah player, if you have a Brigitte on your team, if you play Pharah more within the death ball of your team, you'll kind of be fine because you'll always be constantly healed, so you kind of really don't necessarily need mercy that much anymore. I'm not trying to say don't get rid of the pharmacy combo. If you rely on the pharmacy combo to get your job done with Pharah, then you can do that. But if you're like me, I actually don't like the pharmacy combo. And like I said, the reason for that is because I tend to play Pharah aggressive, or even as a flanker, and I actually don't like the idea of Mercy following me and giving my position away with her healing stream or damage boost beam. But anyway, like I was saying, if you play within your team, you're going to be fine. As you can see right now, I'm playing within my team. We have a Brigitte, and look at my health is like capped at 350. I'm not sure if we have one Brigitte on my team or two, but this is no limits gameplay. I've tried getting quick play and stuff, but it's actually kind of hard, because Brigitte is new. People aren't really playing her properly, so there's like a total lot of goof ups and all that. So I figured, let me just use this no limits gameplay for an example. Anyway, right here, duking it out with Brigitte, and basically, even though she may block in your rockets directly with her shield, you can basically kill her really quick with splash damage. Brigitte is one of those heroes that basically cannot do anything to Pharah, and this is basically talking now as with Brigitte on the enemy side. Her obviously her normal swinging cannot reach you unless you're basically near her, which what kind of Pharah player would do that? The only reason that would basically happen to a Pharah player is if a Sombra hacked you and you fell near Brigitte. But other than that, Brigitte cannot swing at you for nothing. The only thing you honestly will more than likely get hit by from Brigitte is when she does her her flail attack where her chain link actually stretches far out like Roadhog's hook. That's the only thing that's really going to affect you as a Pharah player. And even then, the range on that is basically like Roadhog's hook. Maybe a little bit shorter. I think it's maybe 20 meters. I'm not too sure. But even as a Pharah player, if you do get hit by it, nothing is really going to happen. It's just going to push you back a little bit. If you're doing your ultimate and she hits you with that, it's not going to cancel your ultimate. I think when she actually hits you with that and you're doing your ultimate, you're still going to stay stationary. However, when you're just hovering around normal and you get hit with it, it will knock you back a little bit. The only other thing other than that you have to worry about is if you happen to be on the ground near her, if she's not, swinging her chain at you, the normal swing back and forth like how that Brigitte is doing there, is the shield bash, which obviously will stun you. It's like a McCree flashbang. And if you happen to do your justice on the ground, she can shield bash you and stun you out of it. So be aware of that. If you're playing Pharah and you happen to do your ultimate while you're on the floor, Brigitte can cancel your ultimate with a shield bash. I don't know if she could cancel it with the... Well, no, actually she can't, because if she can't cancel it while you're airborne, she can't cancel it, with you on the ground with just her flail. Other than that, yeah, like I said, she's not really a hero us Pharah players need to be concerned about. I'm actually more concerned with Moira because Moira's energy drain thing has ridiculous range, and even when you're like ridiculously high in the air as Pharah, that thing still reaches. And I actually find Moira to be more annoying than Diva's defense matrix. To me, Moira is really a pain, and I actually don't like Moira because of that. For me, as a Pharah player, I mean, I'm sure they're doing it for balancing issues, but I kind of think the range on that thing is too long. But, like I said, Blizzard knows best. But anyway, that's pretty much about it. You're just seeing some No Limits gameplay on Lijiang Tower, and I am obviously queued up with Devontos and Alero for this one. Other than that, playing some competitive Season 9 here and there. Obviously Brigitte is banned for all of Season 9. She'll be coming into competitive in Season 10. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of don't know if I'll jump on Season 10 competitive because of that. Not that, not that I'm trying to be mean, but I know people are gonna, oh, Brigitte's on competitive now, let me take her. And you know how it's gonna go when you play competitive on the ladder. People are gonna take Brigitte. Other players are gonna get mad because they didn't get her first, so they're gonna be like, oh, since you took Brigitte, I'm gonna throw, or I'm gonna play the match for a little bit and then I'm gonna quit so you guys fall into a handicap match. So I may avoid Season 10 entirely, or if not, I'll just play Season 10 at the very end when it's just about done, and then do my placements and all that. Because I know how the Overwatch players are, especially in competitive, and me, I like to play competitive to win, and I find that rather annoying. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much about it. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Really quick, I also am going to see if I can possibly start streaming on Twitch. Not every single week and stuff. I'm just starting it out. I'm a little bit disappointed in what YouTube has become as far as like the YouTube partnership and all that. So with their new changes to the rules, and you gotta have 1,000 subscribers for monetization and all that, I was like, what, me only, obviously I'm just a small YouTuber. I only got 90 subscribers. Hopefully the channel grows slowly but surely, but I'm also want to try to include Twitch in that as well. So I'll put the the link in the description where you can find me on Twitch. There's no videos there yet, obviously, because I haven't to start streaming. I'm trying to see if I can find an opportunity to stream, but maybe this weekend, I don't know, whenever I get a chance, because obviously I have a full-time job. Sometimes I work overtime, I come home tired, and I don't really feel like streaming. So if YouTube and Twitch were my full-time jobs, then hey, fine. But no, I actually go out into the workforce and stuff. But let's see what happens sometime this week. Maybe I'll upload my first stream. Since it's going to be my first stream, it probably won't be competitive. Maybe it'll be some quick play. Maybe it'll be some mayhem. But let's see. Anyway, that's pretty much about it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.